Do you ever get into your car to discover that half a bottle of screen wash has leaked all over the floor? Because that's how I'm starting my Friday morning. Hi everyone, my name is Charlie, and today, well, it turns out I need a towel. I'm back to work, and it's been a week and a bit. It's been nearly 2 weeks because, you know, I worked Saturday, a fortnight ago, whatever that day was, and then I had an event on the Monday, and I was like, is there any point me coming in? I'd booked half a day. I was like, well, I've got some time off in lieu to take, so I took it. And then Good Friday was there, which would have been the next day I worked. I would have worked the Saturday. I was like, well, let's take some more this day. And you get 2 days off, 2 weeks off for 2 days of toil. So that worked out okay. And I have driven in my car since... No, have I? I'm quite confident that I have driven in my car, but that would be wrong, maybe? I don't know. Either way, I know that the screen wash lid wasn't on correctly, and I don't know why that happened because I know that it was on there 2 weeks ago. And it was only upon looking down that I thought that bottle's looking more empty than it did when I was last here, and now, well, let's hope it takes out the Coke stain that my mother got on the floor. Diet Coke, not amphetamine type. Is cocaine an amphetamine? Or is it just a Class A drug? I don't know. I have arrived at work to discover that they've chopped the tops off the trees that I usually look at. And this upsets me no end, because usually I'm watching the birds fly in and out of them. And I'm pretty confident this means that a few birds have lost their homes, which is why I'm watching jackdaws fly around me right now, searching for bits to make up new nests. And I'd never thought that this would concern me before, but the lack of the top of these trees, well, it's present. Really, I don't know what I planned on saying other than that. I turned this on with the intention of making another video, which hopefully you'll see at some point. And yeah, it's been a strange fortnight. We've started lambing, and that started like not a week earlier, but I think it was about 5 days earlier. We got home on the Wednesday to find out that a sheep had lambed, and then on the Thursday, that was when it kind of, properly got into it. And then I think that's when my dad brought lambs home. Then on Friday and Saturday, I was left with them because my sister had work, so they needed someone to give them milk and stuff. And I can tell you, I am not the most farmer-like of people. Like, my father's a farmer, we know this. My siblings, they're all into farming. My younger brother and sister have both been up there this week helping him. But it's not for me. And so I was trying to feed these lambs, and one of them was just really taking it. I was like, yes, this is great, thank you. Morning, Mr. Magpie. And I was really like, this is a great lamb. This is a lamb that's listening to me. And then one of them wanted milk, but didn't necessarily know how to use it. And the third, well, that really didn't want milk, and it turned out we all knew why, because sadly that lamb ended up dying. And then at one point we ended up with 4 lambs in the house, and then eventually they're all with my father now, either returned to their mothers or in caged lamb pens. So that happened. I've had 2 Doris events in that time, which just really emphasised the curse of Doris too, in that I did everything I'd usually do at a Doris event, and yeah, people were not here for it. Saw my good friends Lizzie and Lily on Wednesday. They came up to see me in Macclesfield as they drove off on this excursion towards Scotland to find out what really is under a Scotsman's kilt. They haven't told me whether they've discovered it yet, but if you were wondering anything about their journeys, you can find them on YouTube. One at Lycos Reads, and I don't know what Lizzie's channel is, but she's called Lizzie Frost, so I imagine you'll be able to find her somewhere. If she didn't want me giving out her name, I'm most apologetic about that, and please strike down the data protection laws that you accuse me of breaking. I thought what I saw was a really falcony type creature. It was a pigeon. And that's just goes to show what my morning's going like. So far I've discovered sellotape in my sock. The light in the bathroom isn't working, and I woke up when it was still dark. There is screen wash on my floor, and I haven't had a cup of tea this morning because ordinarily my father makes everyone a cup of tea in the morning as they're getting up ready to go to work, and we, it's at the temperature to drink before you leave him. But because I still got up at the same time I'd usually get up, there was no way I had time to make a cup of tea, drink the cup of tea, and then get to work. A smarter Charlie, who has only just realised this, realised that if I'd got up when I usually get up at 6:30, gone downstairs, made a cup of tea, gone back upstairs, showered and all that fun stuff, and then gone back downstairs, the tea would have been ready for me to drink, and then I could have come to work having had the caffeine that I need in order to function in this world. As it stands, I'm going to end up having a cup of Nescafe Gold Blend. Anyway, that's just me. That's how my day is going. It's called Sod's Law. Here's a Sod's Law thing for you. Yesterday, it was really sunny, nice out, warm, window open weather. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to wash my shirt. I don't wear a shirt when it's wintry because I'm like, I need as many layers I can get under a jumper. So I washed my shirt. And I got up this morning and I looked outside and I was like, this is not shirt weather. I mean, other people wear shirts all the time, but there's only so much gaping a shirt can do before you think, did he actually make them to fit the round body? The answer is no. And why should they? Tell me what you're up to today. Tell me how your Easter holidays have gone, if you've had them. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, that is all.